Take profits on NKD. We took profits on NKD and crude oil. We are holding GC. Taking a short on NKD. We'll book profits on at 380. We book profits on NKD short. Earlier we took on NKD long, now on NKD short. We are still holding GC. GC and silver should go up again. So I took a long one. Thank you. If it is close to resistance, I'll take a small profit on NQ long. If you took it immediately, it bounced, but you missed the booking profits here. Again, it should go all the way to nearly 39.90, 39.95. We'll take profits in personal account, and then we can take it in the prop account. We can take profits, and if you want, you can hold in the personal account. It can go all the way to 39.95 again. So we took profits on NKD on both the sides. Initially we took long, then we took short. And then NQ we took a small profit. CL we took a small profit. And then GC took a profit. Immediately it bounced, but we missed a bit. We have to wait for some time. Please let me know if anyone has questions. Yeah, we can. So if anyone want to go long, you can go on natural gas or GC. These are the good ones to go long overnight. Yeah, GC and natural gas. Yeah, Atul, do you have any questions?
Is NQ good now? It's dropping.
It is little choppy in Q and ES. In KD, all the indices are choppy, so best is natural gas or GC. These two are the most bullish. Yeah, Sunil, please go ahead.
What do you expect the overnight target for GC, Kishore?
Yeah, minimum 39.95.
39.95. Okay.
Yes, Anuj, do you have any question?
What is the NG1? Can you one time show?
Natural gas is also there is not much volume, but it should go back to this by morning. We'll see it going to 3.41 or more. It should break this resistance. So one of the bullish tickers.
So then our natural gas, what the put we took also should make money.
Yeah, the call bull puts
Yeah, yeah,
call.
yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow they'll make nice profits.
Order filled.
Ramesh, do you have any questions?
Any ES option for tomorrow?
Yes, options. We can do a short call at 6,800. You can do a bear call spread on 68.05, 68.10. Or you can do bull put on 67.40, 67.45. You can do bull put 68.05, 68.10, bear call.
Wait, that 45, 30. Okay. Yes.
It should go maximum another 10, 20 points maximum. But yeah, it will not break 68.05.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Any other questions? Saloj, do
Order
you have
submitted.
any other questions, Saloj?
Kishore sir, I mean,
Hello.
how can we, yes,
Sorry, I'm
go ahead, go ahead.
having some issue.
Yeah, please tell me. So at the same time, I'm taking in a personal account. We are also taking in a prop firm. So basically, whatever profits you make in the personal account, you can use them to buy the prop accounts. So we are checking, right? GC, everything is green. Silver, everything is green. Crude oil, everything is green. Natural gas, there is not much volume. The strength is only 9.7. NKD is little choppy, going up and down. ES, NQ, NKD. Copper is also bullish, but there is not much strength. Yeah, Navin.
Sure. For a personal account, which broker you use? Is it IBK or?
I use Tradier and TradeStation. You have to
Okay.
you can use when you are not.
Thank you.
Mm. Yeah, a bit. Do you have any questions?
Sure, yeah. What if silver is still looking bullish? Is the target for silver will should be 31.45? Oh, sorry, 48 point.
Okay, 148.
Okay. Can we hold silver for like till that point?
Yeah, in the personal account is.
Okay. And Kishore, one more thing. AMD today's news is AMD gonna? I mean, I know it went to 225, but it came back to 207. Is that a temporary pullback?
Yeah, it's a temporary pullback. Tomorrow you may see bounce again. Because it moved so much up, then profit everybody started making profits.
And Kishore, can we hold AMD now after this announcement as a long term?
Yeah, AMD is definitely one of the, after Nvidia, it is one of the top chip companies, chip stocks. It is a good company.
I was wondering, Kishore, with that your Thinkorswim indicator is, I'm sure it showed probably buy a long time ago. I'm assuming it's still in buy, right?
Yeah, it is still in buying. Let us see.
And Kishore, when is that Thinkorswim indicator is gonna be separately released, or are you gonna planning to do it on TradingView?
Again, if somebody want one time, then they can get the Thinkorswim.
Gotcha.
So I am planning to, from Robinhood, I just opened Thinkorswim for options. So is there a
Yeah,
different Thinkorswim indicator, Kishore?
yeah, yesterday I did a training session, right?
Oh no, okay. I was actually out yesterday. Okay. I will look at the recording.
Yeah.
Webull on
Because
personal account is not letting take NKD. So I started a personal account on Webull with a small $5,000 target. Every other micros I'm able to, but NKD is the only one it is not. That's why I'm thinking,
Mm.
what other personal accounts can we open? So is Tradier the other option for being able to take NKDs also?
Yeah,
But NKD doesn't have mini, right? It's probably
yeah, it doesn't have
NKD has
micro.
micro,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
So
There
that's
is
why
no
probably NKD margin probably would be too much.
too much. But everything else, I've only done micros, and I really have to tell. I think after started doing personals on micros, I was definitely learned a lot more on control and being able to be a lot more patient. I'm just $300 more to make it 10K. So that's all I did: GC, silver, MES, and MNQ, and during
You like,
evening hours. So every day,
Congratulations.
yeah, super happy about where it reached right now. So
nice, that's good. Yeah. So yeah, overall AMD is still bullish. 5 minutes it is in sell, but tomorrow mostly again it will turn to. As of now, the cloud is still green. Mostly tomorrow we'll see a bounce again
And
to
Kishore,
10.
pricing for this swim, think of swim indicator is on the same Telegram bot?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to refer it to somebody. Okay.
Mm.
Thank you, Kishore.
Yeah, good job, Sunil. Yeah, that's what. Even with micros also, that is the best way to even trade prop accounts. Your risk will be minimal. Yeah, even though you may make 300, 200, that is good enough with if you have 10 prop accounts. Even if you make 200, 300 in each one with micros, with MGC, MES, MNQ, that you will not blow your accounts.
that very true, Kishore. I mean, in the first 4 5 months, I was probably in a rush to clear the props and start making money. I was doing a lot of mistakes. Even the right trades were good, but wrong trades were too bad. But once I started doing with personal account and micros, I realized, okay, I can replicate the same. So even within prop accounts, I'm not super aggressive, but going super steady. So just cleared two prop accounts, which are now in the second phase that I'm trying to get to that margin before I start making money. So I'm waiting for that.
Cool.
But just doing every day 5 600, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. That is one thing on the floor. Yeah.
Kishore, yeah, Kishore, Amir here. So the micro, I opened the Robinhood actually. The Robinhood also the futures they allowed, right? So the minimum how much you require to trade the MGC and all, Kishore?
If you want only micros,
Yeah.
maximum 10. If you have 10,000, you can do 3 or 4 MNQ or 3 or 4 MES, MGC like that.
Okay. Okay. Kishore. Just we need to buy sell the same concept, right? So how whatever we are doing the same
Yeah,
thing. Okay.
that's it. Yeah,
Okay. Thanks, Kishore.
I'm sure. Yeah, Raj, please go ahead.
Kishore Garu, so when we are placing a order for iron condor, will all four legs succeed, or sometimes it can happen that one of them may not be executed?
Generally, if you're taking all together, then yeah, either it will fill all four or it will not fill anything. If you're taking all of them together.
Oh, okay. That's it, Kishore Garu. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah. Kirti, do you have any question?
Yeah, so happy to hear about the Sunil. So why can't we have the session with Sunil? Kishore, you usually have, right? Superstar session, something like that.
Yeah, because of the timing, time and other things.
Yeah.
So, but yeah,
So
we'll definitely.
yeah. Quick question to Sunil. Like Sunil, like can you please in 1 minute can you tell us how you will play in personal account? Um, like how long you took?
Oh,
Reach
For
this
my
one.
5,000 to my 10,000 journey, it is
Yeah.
little over almost 4.5 months.
Okay.
So
You always play only one, like one or two mic.
because at 5,000 it would only let me take like one micro at a time. So I had to slowly build. Um, by the time it took me almost 1.5 months just to get to 5 to 6,000. At 6,000, I was able to take 2 micros. So now I am able to take up to 3 micros, right? So the that's why my initial build time was little late, but then from 7 to 9 was almost in a month,
Okay.
month
So
and a half. Yeah.
if trades goes to opposite side, whether you will wait or wait for next day, a couple of days, or you will, how you will handle if you trade
Um,
goes opposite direction.
in the personal account, it gives a lot more confidence. So even if it is like a couple days back, it was minus 170 in micros, but still I didn't have to panic of selling. And I just put a sell order where I wanted, and I was able to sleep by the morning. It did touch like the kind of pullback sometimes in silver. It can, take our in prop accounts, they could practically blow out if you are taking 2 or 3 contracts. But in with micros, it doesn't really impact if you have enough. I mean, the liquidity that it supports you. I think there were hardly handful of instances where I really forced myself to do averaging. But one thing Kishore always kept saying is you should believe in your trade. Don't average just for the sake of it. Like unless we see it takes too long and you want to average. So even with the recent right now gold trade, I took the same trade in my personal account and it was almost negative 170 $80. But I had my sell order placed at 87 3987 and it executed. I think personal account, I felt the stress of losing the account is a lot lesser. And I had trades which were there for almost 1.5 days in my initial phases because I could not even average out. I only could take one.
Order
So
filled.
either I had to take a loss or I had to wait it out. So those phases I would check with Kishore to say, okay, this is a place where I entered based on 1 hour, one day, that combination of how we are looking at. Is it possible or should I wait halfway through and take a loss? There were 2 or 3 trades overall in last 4 months. I actually took losses.
Okay. Okay.
But I think I don't think I could have done the same thing in prop accounts, honestly, if you ask me. Prop accounts, I always have this limit. Like if it is one trade, the moment it touches five, like this is a discipline I put on myself in last 2 months that if I take one trade, if it's negative 500, I just take the stop loss right there. So I think one person, before I forgot his name, he cleared the props and he's making real good money. And that was his principle. Kishore, remember you had him talk to us a couple months back, 2 months or 2.5 months back.
Right, right. Yeah.
Uh, Before that, I was not too much into the stop losses, but after that, I realized for every if I take 2 contracts, then I wait for $1,000 loss. If it's one contract, 500. That's how I said to myself, and it's the uh, for every 150 $200 profit, it's the 2 or 3 times is the loss threshold. So I just try to maintain the same loss threshold that I learned from another member. So even on the prop account side, it's working. At least so far, it's been 6 7 days. You make $500 600. Then there is that one day you make 200 or 300 overall negative. But I stopped chasing that. I have to make profit every day. If I feel it's taking time, I need to walk out. If it's okay, I take a 200 day loss that day. We know we can always make it next day.
Okay. Yeah. Fine.
Yeah, I mean, with Kishore, like he takes 5 or 6 trades on while even doing live session. Initially, I used to try and replicate him. Then I realized I was not able to track my own trades rather than clicking on buy and sell. So the ones that I'm very strong, like based on the like, hey, this is 29 or 31. It is buy. both the RSI and the score are telling to buy, that one I for sure go and make sure Kishore also is in the trade. And only thing I'm still learning, I want to better understand is how to set target selling. Right now, it's all about 150 per trade. Like if I'm taking gold at 38.95, 38.96.50, or 38.97, based on I put a sell and come out of it. But that's why every time I ask him is more for the personal account where I can put a higher target and wait for it to reach there and see if that is working or not. So I'm trying to, obviously it's working, but I'm trying to learn how to get to that final target and wait.
Okay, okay. So, regarding the personal account, you do daytime or only do the Asian time, like evening, late evenings?
I do both, like depending on the days. Like mostly I trade in the morning days on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, because other days work commitments are a little higher. But evenings I do every day 6 to 7, sometimes little later because I'm in Pacific. Based on the indicator strength, I kind of do another half hour or 1 hour extra.
Okay, okay, fine. But you only take enter the trade based upon the indicator, the RSI strength and the MTFF indicator and the
Yes.
price. What is?
Mine, right, MTFF and T5 are the two strong ones I use. T55 is just to make sure if I'm on the top of the T55 band, I think twice to enter. Those are the times when I see Kishore enter, I ask him that question. Like, it's at the T5 band, T55 also, it's on the top. Why did we still enter, and try to understand? But for me, when I'm doing personally, um, T5, if it is at the it's little bit high in the time frame I'm trying to trade, I try to wait it out. It's okay
So
not to take a trade.
for for that, you can always use the bigger time frame T55. That's what I
Yes,
generally use.
correct.
Is that to see if the squeeze is towards upward side. That's what kind of tells me.
Yes. So sometimes I feel, damn, I should have taken it, but then that's where I learned that it's okay. It would
Correct.
have been a good trade, but it's okay if I didn't take it because there is always another opportunity. So I think for me, if you ask me one statement of what makes us successful, my learning is patience, and not rushing is what it what helped me.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, agree, agree. Yeah, yeah. Thank you,
If we
Sunil.
can, if we can give up FOMO, we will be successful. I'm guilty of that. I get into a lot of trades which I know that is against, but I see that it's running, so I just try to get a FOMO and get in. And I have lost pro accounts because of that. So yeah,
I mean, in all transparency for the group, yes, in personal account, I mean, right now I'm almost close to making it double, which I'm very confident in next couple of days I will. I all Initially when I first saw some videos, I thought, oh, I should also start with 10 prop accounts and clear them in one event and start making money. And I actually lost almost 7 to 8 thousand dollars before I realized, okay, what I'm doing is wrong. I cannot keep buying 10 accounts at a time and do. I had a good conversation with Kishore also saying, okay, what should I change? From that point, after that till now, I did not buy any more prop accounts, new ones. I just had Take Profit Trader and Tradify are the only two ones. I have three of each. Even though it is taking time, for last 4 months, I did not blow the account. Two of them have cleared. The other two, hopefully I will clear sooner, but then now I need to build on the buffer before I start making money. But it's okay. I lost whatever money I lost, but now I think I'm more comfortable in at a point that in next 1 or 2 months I should start seeing money even on my uh, prop accounts, which becomes pro accounts.
Yeah, good to know, Sunil. And regarding the take profit at the Tradify also, you only play micros.
And no, I don't just do my, so one accounts I do micros, another one I'm doing the minis. So once they are into pro, then I will switch the other ones to minis. So I don't want to, if I'm making a mistake on one side, so I basically divide into two sets. So I don't want to blow all of them again at the same time in case I do a big mistake. So I'm doing minis on one and micros on the other. So the micros are the ones which cleared the first level. Now I'm on the the second step of creating the buffer. The minis are more than halfway, 3/4 around there to clear the prop level.
Okay. Yeah, good to know. Yeah, congrats, Sunil.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job, Sunil. Suresh, please go ahead. Suresh.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Kishore. First of all, congrats to Sunil. Thanks for sharing your journey, Sunil.
Thank you. It's actually a lot more thanks to Kishore's because I think if he's even a 10-degree other side of patience, I don't think half the group will actually achieve whatever we are achieving today.
True, absolutely. Kishore garu, one question, Andy. So currently I'm doing evaluation account. So I'm having like a 150K account. So already I made like around $5,000. So is there any other way to make it quicker, or like do I need to follow the same
So
everyday?
Sunil explained the secret of success, right? So
Yeah,
if we try
yes.
to go quicker, we'll make more mistakes or we'll blow the account. So it's okay, even if you make 200, 300.
Okay.
That
I,
is a
I will share my experience. So you see, every time when a time frame or move happens, that initial move happens, that's a big one, right? And if you are confident that initial move, you can try to go instead of one contract, go for three contract and take profit out, right? And then you can go for that again. Otherwise, what Kishore said, trade micro. Minis are too dangerous. A single move can go against you, and that's what micro also gives confidence, right? Even if you, because what happens that we see the number on the my screen changing, right? We forget about the levels. We see that it's 400 loss or 600 loss. But with micros, the number is not moving that much, so you still have confidence that if you need, you can average out. So even like when I moved to pro, I actually traded with micros. But one day I decided to trade with minis, and that's when it just went downhill.
So currently we are doing these are like minis, right?
Yes, yes,
Okay. So only we have only two things. One is mini and another one is a micro.
yeah.
right.
I mean, patience is very needed. I'm learning. I'm learning very very hard. But
Yeah.
it's a very hard thing.
Yeah. So currently what I'm doing is like whatever Kishore is doing, just I mimic the traits. I'm not going
Mm.
like
I
I'm
think mimicking is okay, but if you learn the concept, right? Let's see, right now in 3 minute time frame is still bullish. Right? T5 is still has a decent gap, and your T5 line is green, so it's probably gonna come touch it and bounce again.
right.
And I want to add one more thing. I think the kind of indicators that are built by Kishore, like I have been with Kishore now for 8 months, and every last few months, the kind FLM, RLM, MTFF, even before that, when we just used to have T5, T55 itself, we used to feel, wow, these are like so great. Every indicator that is coming out is really helping to be more confident in taking trades. And I think uh, the SPX trades that I'm doing in the morning, not so much on the futures. I personally have probably have recovered more than 90% of my prop account losses that I had taken up so far, just with SPX in less than, I mean, I'm super, super happy. So it is probably less than 2 months. I think right now I'm north of $7,000 or $8,000 plus just on SPX trades between the iron condors, butterflies, and spreads.
Great.
And that too, I'm not even taking like what Kishore takes. He's like 10, 15. I'm just taking two iron condors or three. Right now, from one, I moved to two. Now I'm at a point I take 3 iron condors, depending on how many iron condors we are trying to take on a day. And so, that has been, if people have not listened to those recordings, you should, because for me, whether it is a future trade or SPX, right? So we are looking at the indicator to see where the volume is, what's the strike price, and take the trade. So I definitely want to heartfully say so much thank you to Kishore to actually be giving me the confidence on financially. Now I feel comfortable that yes, I can start planning to take my next step on how I want to trade. So anybody who is not doing SPX or not have tried should definitely look into those recordings as well. Because like
Yeah.
Kishore said, personal account and SPX is the one that is funding these prop accounts, right? So that way I am not losing money out of my pocket for clearing the evals.
All right. Yeah.
I
Even
mean,
nowadays, Kishore Garu, I have started doing that spreads, SPX spreads. So my account is like around recently I have funded some amount, so around 25K. So even because those platform think are same, they will allow if you are going to have like 25K, then only they will allow for spreads. I have managed to fund that amount in my trading. So now I have a question like how much should I maintain that positions? Let's say you are taking like 10 positions or 15 positions, right? So now I started with only one. But
Yeah, just
what
now
do you
Sunil
suggest?
explained it. Yeah, always start with one. Once you build some profits, then you can go with two. Then once you make more profits, then you go with three like that. So yeah, initially start with one that will build your confidence, build your account. If you try to make big money one day and suddenly some news or something comes, then again you will go below 25K again. You have to try to fund it again. So rather than that, yeah, go slow for initial 1 2 week because market every day will have opportunities.
Right.
Every day will have iron condors or butterfly or short iron fly, something or other. So yeah, start with one. Once you make some to $2 3,000, then you can move to two contracts like that.
Okay. And let's say if I take one iron condor, right? What is my risk amount?
So I
Yeah,
think,
generally,
sorry,
yeah,
Kishore, go ahead.
your risk is $300. Your reward is $200 on average for an iron condor.
$300 with $200 reward?
Right. Yeah. Generally,
Okay.
most of the time, 9 out of 10 times we'll make 200. One time, one day, we may lose 300 if suddenly there is some news or anything, if some major event or.
Okay. Okay. Sure. But when I searched, of course you are giving, but the width length is if it is more, then it is going to be the risk is like, let's say if the width length is like 10 into 100, that is going to be $1,000. No, right?
Right. Yeah. If you take, for example, what do you think, right? Today, SPX closed at around
Mm, 41 something. Yeah.
67.40.
Yeah.
So if you take iron condor like this, you may collect around 150 to $200. So do you think SPX will go above 70? That means another 25 30 points tomorrow.
Maybe. But definitely it's not more than 765.
Right, because the overall market is already overextended.
Overbought, yeah.
So maximum either it will drop or it will just go another 10 points up. Right, yesterday it closed at around 67.15.
Right.
Right, if you see here. So as previous day closes 15. Today it opened at 33. And again it got closed at around 40, 67.40. So again, even tomorrow, if it opens at 67.45 or so, mostly it may open a little bit down, but even if it opens at 67.40, 45, it will go for 5 10 points up and again drop. So mostly tomorrow it will stay somewhere between these levels 66.95, 67.65. It will stay somewhere in between these two.
Okay.
So if we take something today for tomorrow, then you collect more premiums. Then tomorrow, if it by end of the day, if it stays between these two levels, nearly you are making 200 on a $500 investment.
Okay,
So
if it is
because
going sideways, then how much would be our risk? How are we going
if
to?
it goes sideways, that is much better. For iron condor, you want it to be sideways.
Also, no, sorry. What I mean is like if it is moved above 6, 7, 70. So how much would be our
Right.
loss?
300 is the max loss. So if you are
Okay.
collecting, for example, 100 here, 100 here,
Mm,
minimum one side you will make profit. If it goes too much up or too much down, either your bull put will make profit or your bear call will make profit.
right.
So you are collecting 200 overall. Your maximum risk is 5 points. That means 500 is your max risk, 200 is your reward. So when you deduct from the spread 200, that means 300 is your max risk for any trade.
Okay.
So
So
8 out of 10 times, even if you make 200, that is 1600. If two times, even if we lose 300, 16 minus 600 is $1,000.
still we
So
are making profit.
on average, we can make $1,000 every or every 2 weeks with just one iron condor trade every day. We can do one before close, right? For tomorrow, we did today before the close. Tomorrow morning, once market opens, after first half an hour, 45 minutes, based on the trend, again we can take one more iron condor for the same day. So every day, minimum we can do two iron condor trades.
Okay. And one more question, Andy. So usually the SPX will drive the market direction, right? Even the SPX will direction will follow that followed by triple Q and SPY. You are giving different rates on other triple Q and SPY. So is there any other difference?
No, because for SPX it is completely cash settled.
Okay.
So, but you need for to trade SPX, you need minimum $500 to $1,000 in your balance.
Hmm.
If you are doing a SPY or QQQ with a 2 point spread, then you just need $200. If you have $200, you can trade a QQQ contract. If you have $100 with the SPY 1 point spread, you can. So today we took a SPY bear calls,
Right,
we took
right. Yeah.
QQQ bear calls like that. So if you have a small account, you can do SPY QQQ. If you have a big account, you can do SPX.
Okay. Sure, Andy. Thank you.
Mm. Yeah, Ravi, please go ahead.
Good evening, Kishore Garu. Two questions, sir. This trader is trying to open the account. Is that the same with dormant? Because looks like
Right.
they. Oh,
Mhm.
that's. I just want to make sure it's not something different.
Yeah,
And
it is the same.
it is okay. So I'm trying to set up that. As far as the commissions go, they say that it's 25 cents. Is it still? I mean, that's right, right? Once you pay your monthly thing, it's
Right.
25 cents. Okay, that's fine.
And with the referral, first 3 months you get it for free.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Even you don't need to pay that $30 per month for the first 3 months.
Right. Right. Oh, that's a big help, sir. Uh, I just wanted to congratulate Sunil, but also, huge applause to you, sir, Kishore Garu. You are changing so many people's confidence, lives. You know, I've been with Kishore almost 3 years now. Um, a lot I have learned, but there's still a lot to learn because of my mistakes. I'm blowing up accounts and also things. So thank you again, very much, sir. And wanted to say I made lot of gains in the iron fly and butterflies, but one caution is when you make gains, you forget and you take irrational position sizing, right? And one loss will blow up everything. So I lost my IRA account also. So not a big one, but I kind of made broke my IRAs into smaller accounts. That way I don't lose everything. But just one word of caution. But thank you again, Sir Kishore garu.
Yeah, no problem, Ravi. Yeah, we all make mistakes. Yeah, it's all about as we get more and more experience, we'll do less mistakes. But yeah, mistakes will continue because we all are humans, emotions, greed, and yeah, that will definitely.
Your patience levels are ultimate, sir. I know that maybe there are less people now, I can say, but you handle things even on the most chaotic, confusion, complicated scenarios. You handle it very, very carefully and excellent patience, sir. I wish I get, like Sunil said, 10% of your patience will be far better.
Yeah.
Get it, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, Atul, do you have any other questions?
Sure. I have a question on the trade here. So I opened a future account. I got the dormant account. So when I try to log into through TradingView, TradingView future, it's taking me to a page of TradingView and asking me to put an
Right,
ID.
yeah. You have to put your Gmail or whatever you provided and then your credentials, then it will allow you to.
So I have to put the Trader ID password or TradingView ID password?
Trader.
Trader.
Yeah.
It
But
says
Gmail.
TradingView. Okay.
Yeah, even though it says TradingView, basically it is connecting you to the TradingView API. That's why it shows as TradingView, but you have to put the credentials of Trader. The Gmail ID. You might have used some Gmail or something to log into the Trader. So you put that along with the Trader password. Then it
And
will.
not the dormant ID, right? Because both are different. Dormant ID is different and Trader ID is different. So I have to use the Trader one.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, it's
Sure.
not.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Thank you.
No, I just want, especially for trader to trade minis, you need 25,000.
No, even if you have 10, 15,000, you can trade. But only thing is, if you are in right direction, there won't be a problem. But if you take a wrong trade or something and suddenly if it starts losing, then they may auto close the position.
I see. Okay.
But yeah, if you have 15,000, you can trade one ES or one GC like that.
No, probably for like I was just wondering if I can just trade in, because my Charles shop, sure, they're charging too much commission on futures contract. Even with like mini, I have to make sure that I make enough point to cover at least, because like with mini, it's like almost $6.
Right, right. Yeah, that's why yeah, this trader is better. You don't pay much commission. You pay only 0.25.
Yeah. I didn't realize that in commission alone, I paid around in my in my account like almost 3 grand. I mean, I made some money, but the commission itself is bigger than the profit.
Right, right.
So that's why I was thinking I might just move to the trader.
Yeah,
So
even
Kishore,
trade station
is it
also has a similar plan where you pay a certain amount every month, $20.
correct?
You don't need to pay anything for the commissions.
So Kishore, I'm assuming futures fields are similar, right? It doesn't matter which brokerages we are using because I have Webull futures too. So I just wasn't sure that because Webull has also launched a similar feature, right? They have also launched
Right.
similar thing.
Yeah, fees will be nearly same. Yeah.
But they charge a lot of commission again, Webull also.
No, they also launched like $40 per year something premium, where they're saying that
Oh.
yeah, I might
Sandeep,
look into it.
Yes, Kishore. Yeah, firstly, thank you for the session today. So I made around 1K by copying some like similar traits of you. So just now I'm just monitoring GC and I see a huge sell block at 39.90. So just like understanding like what would like I see it is bullish, but what we need to do at this situation? I'm not holding any profit, but just trying to understand this situation.
I see a sell block at around 39.99. So minimum
Yeah.
target is 39.99.
Okay. So I see a red cloud actually the 39.89, 39.90.
Okay.
So that is temporary or like the price would fall like bounce back below that.
Minimum it will go all the way till this point.
Okay.
39.98.
If you're
This
holding
is your
any long,
this
we should.
is your target one. This is your target two.
Okay. If you're holding any long positions, we can continue to hold, right?
Right. Yeah. Especially in the personal account, the minimum until this point you can hold.
Okay. Yeah, in prop accounts, we just need to wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Kishore.
Good. Yeah. So that's it, everyone. So definitely, as Sunil mentioned, just with SPX, every day we can make $200-300 either with iron condor or short iron fly or with the vertical spreads. So nearly, the indicator is giving the exact levels. So SPX, I'm sharing last 3 days, like where it can stay in between. So tomorrow we should see somewhere in between 95 and 65, 66, 95, 67, 65. So whenever it comes close to this point, you can do bull puts. Whenever it goes close to this point, you can do bear calls. If it is somewhere in between, you can do iron condor. Like that, once you know the levels, you can trade in different ways. It's not that only you have to take iron condor one day before. Tomorrow suddenly it's up in the morning, let us say it goes up to around this point. Then immediately if you do bear calls, then again it will start dropping. Like that. So yeah, but we'll continue tomorrow again with the morning time, mainly with SPX. We can make so tomorrow natural gas, UNG, all the cold, everything will make nice profits. Natural gas did a small pullback. Tomorrow it will be very bullish. So if anybody want, they can get natural GC. It will move another 7, 8.9 points and then drop. Unless it breaks it. Generally, the round figures will be very strong resistance. 4,000. Once it reach 4,000, that will act as a strong resistance point. But natural gas can go to 3.45. So, yeah, for personal account, definitely natural gas is a good option. Yeah, good night, everyone. Talk to you in the morning.